Why am I on my old camera? Can you hear me, guys? I don't know why it's on my old camera. 2 seconds. To see why it's not on my 4K one. Oh, it's on the standard webcam. 2 seconds. Oh no, I can't have this. 2 minutes, guys, to fix this nonsense. Why is my high definition camera not working? Let's see if it's maybe the connection. I'm going to go out and back in and see if that does a difference. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Helen P from the Netherlands. I'm glad you made it. Welcome. Sorry, my hair's all hairspray and makeup at this side. I think I sprayed the hairspray while the makeup was still too wet. Welcome in, everybody. It's nice to see you. I'll give everybody a couple of minutes to come in. I usually have my sunglasses on to keep my hair up, but I wanted to go a little bit witchy today. Can you hear me okay? I'll try and talk nice and clear for you, Helen, okay? Just so that you're not struggling with my accent. But please just let it be known in the bottom if you're having difficulty with it, and I will talk clearer, okay? Wait till I get the history back up of Carmichael House, guys. Welcome in, Iron Sis. Yeah, we're here and see we good. Thank you very much. Right, wait till we get this back up. Just introduce yourselves to each other, guys. Get used to each other and roll each other's bones. I want to read out a little bit about the history of what it says. Welcome in, Sherry sister. Sherry is going to join me, guys, and maybe Phoenix and maybe Sister Mystical, I don't know, or Iron or anybody else from our clan group. can join us tonight. And it is to show, and it really is people that can see spirits and sense spirits and communicate with spirits that I'm looking to come up. And mostly the ones that already seen the video so that they can explain what about what they saw, because there's a lot of comments, especially by Mystical and Iron Phoenix. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Eva. So I'll give you all a good few minutes to come in, guys, because I'm going to start off with the history. There's your earrings. I've not fully packed them yet, Eva. That's them in the process of getting put onto paper in the stamp. But I have made, and I have got another 5 pair of them. I better plug in the tablet just in case we go out of charge. Even though it's got a full charge on it, guys, I might as well just... I was going to go live on Facebook as well. I'm still swithering whether to do it or not. I might just do it anyway and set it up on my phone. Let's give it a go, before the story starts. Maybe we can just set up my phone. Because I've not got StreamYards this month, so I can only stream in the one platform as of yet. So give me a minute, guys. Remember, subscribe to each other. Definitely put the moderators, put your links in the chat, especially remember include Mysticals in there. And subscribe to each other while I go set up my Facebook Live, okay? And then I've got all your orders so that none of the people on Facebook miss out on it either that maybe want to watch it tomorrow or something. And it gets it on my Drew's Paranormal vlog on Facebook as well, doesn't it? So let me get organised, and I'll have a cigarette as well while we are getting that done. So remember, Helen is new, guys. Give her the Drew's Paranormal welcome because she's new to the channel and she is from the Netherlands. So make her welcome, everybody, and I'll see you in a second. I've just clicked on I can't because all the photographs are on my phone on WhatsApp, so I can't actually, unless they've upgraded on Google Photos. 2 seconds and I'll check if they've upgraded on the Google Photos. If they've upgraded on that, I can stream on Facebook as well. Let me just check. No, not yet. No matter. I can always add it to Facebook. That's okay. Right, well, let me put the tablet out there. I need the tablet because I need to do the history of that. 2 seconds, guys, and I'll finish off my cigarette. I'm going to light some incense as well. I'll light the cinnamon and apple, I think, today. I'm back, guys. I'll slide you round so you see what I'm doing. My Hecate candle has ran out and it was spilling all over the place. This is my salmon blend. So I'm having to buy a new pillar candle, and I won't be buying the ones that is red on the outside and white in the middle again. In fact, I'm going to make my own. I've got enough soy wax and things to do it. I'll do a video tomorrow and I'll make my own candle for the goddess. It is witchy month. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to just light a normal candle. And I'm going to light a red one for Hecate tonight. In fact, I've lighted a purple one. I've not lighted a purple one for a while. That's green. In fact, we'll do green. And maybe she'll help me with some abundance while we're at it. So you're going to see me do my anointing of my candle, guys. Isn't that a little bonus for you? I always like to have a candle burning when I'm live streaming because to me it helps the goddess and things come through better. Just need to find my favourite one. Where is my favourite pentagram? That's what happens when you've got too much stuff, guys. It was there. I'm looking for my pentagram. Candle holder. I bet I've put it back in this drawer. It's not that. I'll use this one. It's all one. I'll use this one. I don't really like this one because it's no fancy, but we'll use it. Okay. Let's get some oil together. Hecate, as you know, has got her own oil, guys, so beautiful. And I'm just rubbing it on it and then I'm going to pull the intent in. Okay. Hail Hecate, keeper of the keys. Hail Hecate, he she who lights the way. Hail Hecate. Hail Hecate. Sometimes I forget the 3 things, but if I forget them, I forget them. I just keep going. Thank you, Hecate, for all the abundance you have given me. Thank you, Hecate, for all the abundance that will come my way. Thank you very much. Hail Hecate. So that just gives her a little candle, guys, to help her be empowered. I've not lit her a candle today because I was adamant I wasn't lighting. Eddie, yours fell. Oh, I was adamant I wasn't lighting that other candle with it running everywhere. Right, okay, so let's get back to the, and as you know, those big candles won't get built lit to Halloween. So, right, let us welcome everybody in who is now came in, and then we'll do the history. Okay, let's go back to where we were. What hide current comment? So welcome in our sister Sherry, welcome in Iron Fire Sis, welcome in Helen who is new. I'm glad everybody is making her welcome. Welcome in our beautiful Evie's made it. Evie is in Australia, guys, so thank you for making it, Evie. It must be really early. Thank you, everybody coming. Yes, please subscribe to each other, guys, and also remember and hit that subscribe button here on my channel and hit that like for me, please. And I will definitely start tagging you in the videos, Helen. I always forget to tag the people that's new coming in. I try my hardest to tag everybody on the community wall when I'm going to do live streams. Thank you for sharing all the links, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. You did have mysticals and things. That's right, Helen, you did. Yeah, definitely check out Iron as well. Iron does put up videos, and we are trying to get her to come up on the channel, guys. But as you know, it's just about confidence. So we will go behind the scene and do some of our coven meetings, clan meetings, and we will help Iron to get used to the camera and things again, because she did used to do live streams and things, guys. So welcome in, Stephanie. How are you? Still not back to 100%. Are you still in the hospital? Good, good. I'm so glad. There's not much. But, well, Helen, there's maybe not much to see just now. I have 670 videos, I think. But at one point, I had one. So just keep going. And you've got, most people have a cell phone, don't they? Well, a mobile phone. So if you're out walking or something one day and you see something really interesting, film it and put it out on your YouTube channel. Because the chances are, if you think it's interesting and beautiful, there'll be 1,000 people out there that will think the same. Guys, I did do my emerald makeup tonight. How do you like it? I've got, as you know, I've got an emerald tracksuit that I wore to the investigation on Sunday, but I have actually got two of them. One I wear all the time out and about and get out to places like that in case I get mucky, but I have got a brand new one for going travelling with down to Sister Sherry's, because I love my tracksuit. My emerald tracksuit is my favourite piece of clothing I've got, so I got two of them. My big sister actually got me one for my Christmas, and then my mother ended up getting me one. That's because they know how much I love that colour. So anyway, I'm trying my hardest to get makeup to go with it. So I'm not really very vain, guys. That's the truth. My energy's drained, Helen. Okay. Well, do you want to know what to do, Stephanie? Sorry. Yeah, well, your body recovers when it's sleeping, though. So if you need to go to sleep, then you need to go to sleep. Don't cut yourself up about it. Welcome in, Bud Files. Nice to see you again. Just in time. I'm going to do a bit of the history about Carmichael House where we were on Sunday. And we have been there twice before. Christopher's been there 4 times, I do believe. And remember, check out Ghost Squad Scotland as well, guys, because he has got a video out at the same place at the same time. It's just his angle is different. So if one of the mods want to do it after the stream, well, as the stream is ending, I'll remember you again to share Christopher's link to his video in case you want to go over and check that out. Welcome in, Terry and Al, Spirits and more. I forgot to do that thing you asked me to do. Wow, I can't believe I forgot to do that. If it's not too late, let me know and I'll still do it. Right, okay, everybody, we do have 9 people here. There is still a few regulars still to come in. I think what I'm going to do is just quickly share it out on the community wall in case some of them are trying to make it in. Right, okay, where are we? And then I'll do the history, and then we'll go through a bit about, I'll show you the pictures and things that we caught. I'm not going to go through the full video that I did yesterday. Most of you will have seen it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up. I'm going to do a bit of the history, and then I'm going to get Sister Sherry to come up and any of the other sisters that want to come up. And then what I'll do is I'll go through maybe the timestamps and the photographs, and you can then maybe go ahead and watch the video after it and check the timestamps out for yourself. I just feel it's important to show you the photographs, and I will put all the photographs on the community wall after it as well, so you can check them out for yourselves. But I want to do a bit of the history first. I made it, but okay, Terry, that's no problem. I can do a wee video, no problem. Right. What was I doing there? Getting the link. I'm going to share out again. Yeah, I'm going to quickly just share out again on the community wall, guys. No, on I need to go to my channel for that. Right, view channel. Share. And it's just in case any of the people don't see it. This usually like to come. I'll just put live now. Showing evidence of carmichael house. Oh, there's no one up the table there. I'll just paste it. In case anybody wants to come in. Right, okay, just give them a little money, guys. I'm going to go get my juice because I went and forgot to. I filled it up. I don't know where I left it. I must have left it either on the stairs when I was bringing everything down or still in my room. I'll need to clean this table. The incense is everywhere with me banging it. So 2 seconds, guys, and I'm going to go. Remember, share your links, everybody. Let's just come in. I'll go get my juice. Stop barking, Sparkle. I've turned the heating off in here because of all my oils and things. So I've got my big jumper on in case it gets cold. Wait 2 seconds. Did I shout at the dog? That's her being shouted at. Right, okay, seeing as most of you are here, welcome in, Phoenix, you made it, yes. I'm going to go over a bit about what the history books say about Carmichael House. So I hope everybody can hear me okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it back up. Did I do it on the tab? I think it was the tab, but I don't know. Yeah, it was the tablet. The tablet's got bigger screen. I'm going to mute my phone in case anybody phones as well. Right, okay, let's do the history of Carmichael House. Do you see it here, guys? And I will put a link to this in the description. You'll see that it is the same building if you look. It's got a family crest as well. Right, okay. I don't know if that's just about the design. Oh, about the clan Carmichael. Oh, read a bit about the clan. Carmichael estate, right. Right, this sounds a bit interesting. Right. Carmichael Estate, the source of the name, has traditionally been the seat of the clan chiefs. It is located on the A73 highway in the Clyde Valley of Lanarkshire, between Lanark and Biggar, bounded by the Clyde Valley to the north and Tintall Hills to the south. It was chartered to Sir John de Carmichael by the Earl of Douglas and Mar about 1374, making him the firstborn of Carmichael. Although the family had lived in the area for over 150 years prior to that time as tenants and allies of the powerful Douglas clan, the first Carmichael castle was built here by Sir John's brother or father, William de Carmichael, the second Baron, whose charter to the land was confirmed in 1414. William's son and the successor, Sir John of Meadowflat, later the third Baron of Carmichael, became the first chief of the clan Carmichael in 1421. He was serving with a Scottish army sent to support the French against the English invasion during the 100 Years' War. The armies met at the Battle of Bog, and Sir John personally engaged the English commander, the Duke of Clarence, brother of the English King Henry V, in a charge with lances drawn. Sir John broke his spear on the Duke and unhorsed him, routing the English army and turning the tide of the war. In recognition of the deed, he was awarded the family arms depicting a broken spear grasped by an armoured hand, thereby becoming the first chief of the clan Carmichael. Carmichael lands today. Basically, you can see Tintagel Hill in the background. I'll try and find it and I'll show you. Unlike most clans in Scotland, the Carmichael lands are still owned by descendants of the original family. The land holdings have shrunk, however, from 14,000 acres at the peak to some 2,800 acres today. Carmichael Estate still remains its historical working farm heritage, producing crops, livestock, primary deer, and tourist revenue. The current chief, Richard Campbell of Carmichael, has restored many of the estate's 200-year-old stone servants' cottages for use as tourist lodgings. That's why the people were there. They were probably in one of the tourist lodgings. And he has built a visitor centre complete with a restaurant, gift shop, historical displays, children's play area, and Scotland's only wax museum depicting historical themes. Some 20 listed historic structures are located on the estate. A few of these are described in the following sections. We'll need to go right up that road because I bet you that's where that is, right up the top of that road. Carmichael House. Carmichael House, the catapult of the barony, was a stately three-storey family mansion with beautiful grounds and gardens for over 200 years, but it fell into disrepair in recent generations and is now in ruins. A notification came in and lost my place. It is pictured above with the insert depicting the chief's personal arms, displaying the broken spear crest atop the original Carmichael shield, featuring a red and blue fess, and sided by a knight in armour and a rearing horse. The last family member of the resident in Carmichael House was Sir Wyndham Carmichael Anstruther, the 25th Baron of Carmichael, until the Second World War, when it was used as a billet for Polish army forces. The start of its demise. After the war, due to oppressive taxes, it was sold for a nursing home, but that enterprise was bankrupt in 1950 when the house was bought back by Sir William Wyndham in 1952. He removed the roof to reduce the property taxes, and he held a demolition sale. Windows, and furnishings were sold, leaving only the walls still standing. The design of the house is elegant and quite distinctive, featuring 3 free-standing buildings with graceful curved gables. A central tower is flanked by 2 identical wings facing inwards. Originally covered corridors wide enough to accommodate a carriage connected the 2 wings and the central tower so that guests could be transported between the building to meals and social gatherings. The architect may have been one of the Adam family who were related through marriage. It was built in 1734 by Sir John Carmichael, the Great Earl, the third Earl of Hindford, and the fourth Lord Carmichael, 1701 to 1767, to replace the former castle built by William II, Baron of Carmichael, about 1414, and ruined by Cromwell about 1650. The third Earl was a man of great accomplishment, including extensive government services as the British envoy to Prussia and Russia, Knight of the Thistle, member of the King's Privy Council, Lord of the Bedchamber, and ambassador to Russia. He was also noted as the agricultural innovator, making large expenditures to plant trees and gardens and to improve the soil at Carmichael Estate. A curling pond provided winter sport and spectator enjoyment, and one of the finest surviving dovecots in Great Britain provided meat during the harsh Scottish winters. Surrounding sites of historical note, including the mausoleum at Kirkhill, where generations of former clan chiefs are interred, and the site of the original carmichael church dedicated to Queen Margaret in 1068. The new Carmichael Church, which was relocated a mile away in 1750, and the family pet cemetery. Clan Carmichael USA stated a roof restoration capital campaign in 2000 to solicit tax exemption donations to repair and re-roof the mansion before it collapses. In the summer of 2002, a team of Clan Carmichael USA volunteers travelled to Scotland and built a new roof for the tower, naming it Hilton's Tower, in honour of their beloved founder, member and former President Hilton Carmichael, who had passed away the previous year. The capital campaign will continue until the project is completed. Currently, the chief and his family live in the old butler quarters at West Mains. So they're still around. I'm going to try and contact them, guys. The Eagle Gate, that's the gates. I wonder why. So that's the gates going in. The main entrance to Carmichael Estate and the A73 highway, a started entranceway flanked by two column-mounted pillars of eagle and pineapple stone sculptures over 250 years old. Originally, these columns are supported large ornamental iron gates, which were removed and recycled into armaments to support the UK defence effort during World War I. The sculptures were installed in 1750 by Sir Michael the Great Earl, 3rd Earl of Hindford and the 4th Lord Carmichael. They depict the Schleswig eagle, additional to his arms awarded by order of the King of Prussia in 1741, following the peace he helped achieve by the Treaty of Breslaw. The significance in the pineapples is that the exotic fruit was grown on a few innovation agricultural estates in the 18th century in heated south-facing wall gardens, and they came to symbolise a progressive landowner. On the 10th of August 1997, the eagles and pineapples were stolen from Carmichael Estate because they were all known local landmarks in southern Scotland. The theft generated a great deal of interest by the media and police. The eagles weighed 440 pounds each, were recovered in 1999, found abandoned along a roadside some miles to the north of their notoriety property, preventing them being sold. The eagles were repaired and reinstalled and were dedicated at Chief Richard's 2000 Carmichael gathering. New pineapple sculptures modelled on similar sculptures at Carmichael Estate were made and installed shortly afterwards. The Clan Carmichael USA newsletter is named the Eagle Gate in recognition of the distinctive landmark. So they don't look like the gates we went through, so I'm wondering if there's another gate at the other side. Like, this is, the East End house. That must be the other house, because there is another house. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Do you see it sitting in the valley? I wonder if there's a way I can show you. I don't want to try and flick the page up. You will see. Oh, see it? You can see that pretty good. It's like a big mansion that sits in between the trees. So obviously, if we kept going up that road, we would come to that other house. And that's called East End House. I won't read about that. In fact, that might be better. East End House, a striking castle at the southern boundary of Carmichael Estate, was originally on a separate estate occupied by a branch of the Carmichael family who separated from the senior line around 1500s. It had been in the possession of the Carmichael family and their heirs since records began, when it was put up for sale in 1988 and acquired by Chief Carmichael in 1989. East End comprises a 37-room mansion house of 4 floors, with the oldest visible part of the building, of which he claimed to have more ancient nucleus, being on the early 16th century, kept a fortified tower. To this were added tall crow-stepped wings to the east and west in 1673, and there in turn were joined up on the south by a typical 18th century bow-fronted additional barrel extensions were added to the west. The building is listed on the Castles of Scotland map and is a listed historical building, category B. In addition to the terraced lawns, extensive walled gardens and views of Tinto Hill through majestic ancient redwoods and beech trees, there are 3 cottages and an ancient stone farmsteading square with servant accommodation, stables, harness rooms, dovecot and clock towers. Because the wood interior supporting structure suffers from dry rot, it is not currently habitable. So that must be the other one that they're talking about that's away up in the estate. Carmichael Church. The original Church of Carmichael found, that's the one that we drive up to. I think I've showed you that, where Christopher's actually walked round it for his grandfather. I've done a video there as well, I think. The original Church of Carmichael, founded by Queen Margaret in 1060, was located on Kirk Hill, the site of the Carmichael family mausoleum. The church was destroyed by, maybe this is different. The church was destroyed by the Cromwell in the mid-17th century. The Earls of Hindford at Carmichael obtained the patronage of the Church of Scotland at the beginning of the 18th century and gave them the grounds for the extending church a mile to the west, while incorporating the old equivalent grounds in the estate policies around East Mains. In 1750, Sir John Carmichael, 3rd Earl of Hindford and 4th Lord Carmichael, built the present 450-seated church. The handsome stone building incorporates the original belfry, bell, and outside stone steps leading to the laird's loft from the original structure, as well as many gravestones from the original churchyard. The bell is inscribed Daniel Carmichael cast this bell at Carmichael Mill in 1666. Originally there were 3 lofts, one for Carmichael House, one for East End House, and one for the Douglas Farm of the Ranby Lane. The building was remodelled in 1905 to a design by Sir Robert Lorimer, and only the Carmichael loft was retained. A number of fine stained glass windows were installed. The picture shows one window depicting the arms of the 3rd Earl of Hindford. Soon after this time, the church was nearly destroyed by fire when set alight in the midst of a spiriting campaign to be given to women's vote. Regenerated and combined the 3 neighbouring parishes of Carmichael, Pittenane and Covington into a single parish named Cairnfriar, after a hill located between the 3 former parishes. So basically, I don't know if it's on the land, but I know that area, and it's true, they are all directly around each other. So the Carmichael cottages, yeah, they are all around. Let's see if I can get any more history. See if there's any haunted history, right? We'll just type ghosts after it and see if anything comes up. Oh my goodness, see when you type in Carmichael House Ghost Histories. Guess what comes up? Abandoned Carmichael House with Ghost God Scotland. Bit of money, mine's better come up. How's mine's not coming up? How come it's only Chrissy's? I've tagged Carmichael House in it as well. But anyway, right, let's see. Ghostly Encounters, the Carmichael family, wanting 30 years. Well, that's Canada, I think, right now. Well, they did say they had USA relatives, didn't they? No, I think that's a different Carmichael House, guys. Right, wait, we see there's a Flickr story about it. Right. Carmichael Estate House abandoned, one of the most interesting and haunted locations. Oh, I don't understand Flickr. I've never heard this except all. Right, wait till we see if I need to download an app for it, I'm not doing it. Right, let's see. Back to Photo Street. I don't think that's the same house. It must be the house further up. Yeah, it's got to be. There's got to be two houses in that estate, guys. My nose is so itchy. It's a bit cold. Right. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can play a bit of the video before Sister Sherry comes up, and then it doesn't take away some of the stream. Hello, Kathy. Welcome in. Not seen you for a while first. See what you think about the history. I don't know if you've seen that, Terry. Hello, Terry, or is it Al? Your Facebook posts have been hilarious. Thanks for the laughs. Says I'm watching. I'm still waiting for the guys to show. Are they still waiting them to show up? I thought they would have been halfway finished. Lee went to pay for some of parts. Wow. Must be getting late there. Yeah, definitely iron. See, I want to, even though I've got the bus pass, it runs out in November. I'm going to have to try and renew it. But I have been saying to William and different people that I'm really going to have to make an effort and go places, even if it is just a walk around myself during the day and turning the spirit box and things on. Because it's the only way I'm going to grow is to do more than a video once a month, you know, an investigation. It took the roof off to save taxis. That's crazy, isn't it? Everybody out, guys. Yeah, it mentioned the US branch, didn't it? So it makes you wonder if maybe there is family members or maybe even in America. Did they research it, guys? Definitely, sis. The thing is with Carmichael House, though, you know how beautiful it is just now. So can you imagine? I need to try and find some right good pictures of it in its day. I know Chris found one away back when he first did it. Yeah. Right, so let me see if I can actually stream the video now that I've got a little bit of a better connection, guys, on my... As long as I can keep... If it's too laggy and things trying to share it, I'll just not bother, right? I only want to show you a couple of the timestamps. But if I can't do it, even maybe Sister Sherry will be able to do it when she comes up, guys. Right, let me see if I can remember how to do this. It's been that long. Right, let's do present. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go find it first. That would be silly. Go find it first, Andrina. So talk amongst yourselves again, guys. Remember and share Uncle Danny's channel and that in the chat, guys, please. Chasing Bones Inspectors and the Danny Wolf one. And Christina's as well, because I don't think they're in. Right, I'll just smoke my cigarette again while I'm trying to find it. Right, wait till we get YouTube up. I'll find it quickly. And then when we're trying to load it, guys, I'll smoke my cigarette. I just hope it works. Because I'm fed up that should reviews for today. Oh, I'll get you, but no problem. Wait, see. Right. That weird doing it that way, Andrew. Just got my channel right. Videos, it wasn't alive. I only need another 2 subscribers, and then I'm at 1,200 subscribers. 2 I need, would you believe it? Bloody 2. Right, I'll put if it plays really good. Wow, is that for everybody? I put and I'll not be able to jump back to. Why is it a wee screen? But I don't know, right? Let me see. It's just very laggy, guys. Try to find the. Right. Right, let me get back here. Right, guys, let me see if it's going to let me present it. I do apologise about Sparkle. Pray that it lets me. Play it without any hassle. Is it sharing, guys? Oh, I need to add it to the screen. It helps if I add it to the screen. Yeah, definitely. It's supposed to be adding to the screen, guys. I think it's going to end up being laggy. If it's laggy, we're not there, we're there. If it does end up laggy, guys, I will check back in a second. If it ends up laggy, we will just end it. I don't know why it's such a. I don't like theatre mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through some of the timestamps showed. Right, let's go back to the comments, everybody. I'll get them out my photos, it's easy to do. The thing is, there is so much crazy things on it. I just don't get it. I don't get why they're there. Right. I think the very first one that was spotted was the one that Phoenix spotted first, was the one just as we got there. That is, oh wait, no, I need to go back to WhatsApp for the timestamps, guys. Sorry about that. And this is the very first one that Phoenix seen. Way back at the beginning of the video. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to play it, and then you tell me if you see anything, okay? Hi guys, it's just burling again. Remember the last time I tried to share something and it just keeps burling and burling the minute I come back to StreamYards? That's what it's doing. It's annoying because I don't understand how everybody else can show good footage and I can't. I'm going to have to get my internet company to come out and sort it. But guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everybody mostly here has seen the video anyway. For the ones that's not seen the video, I'm going to post the link to it in the chat. And then what you can do is you can go over to it and watch it with the timestamps already on it. But I'm going to show you the photos right now, okay? Sister Sherry, do you want to jump up? Are you still here? Anybody that wanted to come in, use the link. I have put the link in the group chat, guys, on the clan group. So anybody that's want to come in, definitely pop up now. I do apologise about Sparkle again. She probably sees a mouse. I'll grab the link, guys. Is it still sore, Phoenix? Put an ice on it. See, that's the thing. There's not much you can do for a broken toe. Especially when it's your small one. Nice man. Well, can you hear me okay? And it's not working on my phone now. So sign into your Wi-Fi. Oh, no, that's it now. Thought maybe Sparkle had knocked it off. Yeah, use the link then, sis, and pop in and we'll talk a bit about the video. That's because I won't let her out the living room as well. I'm not doing it because she just jumps all over me. Is there anybody else wanting to come up, and I'll put the link back in the group chat? It's still in the clan group, guys, if any else of you want to come up. And I'll show you, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs of earrings left. I've still got the haunted house one left. They're $3.50. The black ghost small, $3.50. The broomsticks, $3.50. The demon bats, I'll call them, $3.50 because I've got little upside down crosses on them. The scream mask, $3.50. The scary yellow-eyed pumpkins. The scary black-eyed pumpkins. The little white ghosties. They're my ones with little brothers, because I've got the black ones. the white big ones, I mean. Sister Sherry's got the black big ones. And I've got the scary cat eyes. And then I've got the little cats on the pumpkins. So I've got all them left, guys, to try and get sold. I've been told to try and go around the shops and things, but it's a bit embarrassing going into the shops and saying, does any of you want to buy some earrings? And then I've still got the 3 necklaces left. And I have been making the pentagram earrings. So all I need to do is put the stickers on them. I've got these ones. I've got a pair forever. And then I've got 2 pairs so far on the paper. But I've actually got 6 pairs made up, I do believe it is, 5 or 6. So all I need to do is wait on the girl bringing me my stickers because I've no stickers left. Oh, there's our beautiful sister Sherry now.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi, sis. How are you?
I'm all right. Just been busy.
Busy. Oh, I've seen your beautiful room. It's looking good today.
Excuse the stuff behind me.
Oh, you've been busy again.
I'm in the middle. Yeah. I just got all my altars and stuff.
You're busy.
For the spirits.
Yeah, she's been really busy, guys. So definitely remember and keep checking out her videos because she's updating you on all the different altars and all the different den updates.
Yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow.
And that'll be at Sister Sherry's Sacred Space. Probably when I leave. I'll be going down next month for about 3-4 days, I think it is. And then it'll be Sister Sherry's Sacred Space forever. It's looking really nice, especially all the lights on at night. That was lovely.
Yeah, I've just got to find some
nice and relaxing.
I need to get some batteries so I can just put them into my lights so I can see all of it lit up because I'm not here for Halloween. So most of my normal stuff I'd have on my altar, I've had to take off because I've got to take it with me because I'll be over there for Halloween and I want to do my rituals and still do my shows. So I've made their altars up the best I can. I've decorated them, but I haven't got all of my main bits on there. But luckily I've got a glass chalice, so I've been able to put that on my main altar. So it looks pretty.
Oh, nice. Good.
I'll take some pictures.
It's not that. I like to have the way you're doing it now, like have an ancestor altar, have an altar for the seasons, and then an altar for your deities. I think it's better off keeping them all separate and respecting them individually, isn't it?
But that's why, because obviously,
showing them the respect.
Then you would have so many different altars. So that's why I've done it so that I've got my shaman and my ancestors to my shaman side on there, and then on my spiritual side, I've got my witch ancestors, my family, and people like that because they're more living sort of people than what my elementals and stuff are. Yeah. But obviously, Aura and Darius is on all of them. So, but yeah, you'll see them. I haven't got to do my ancestor one for the shaman yet.
It's okay, Evie. I'll talk to you on the group after the live stream, sis. Yeah, it's looking beautiful. Just remember, check out the video, guys. So, Sister Sherry did watch the video, I do believe. In fact, you watched it on the premiere, didn't you, with us last night? No, Sunday night when I premiered at the Carmichael house.
Yeah, I did.
So, when you were watching the the video. Well, I've just read out some of the history. I know you were busy. I don't know if you heard some of it.
I know,
But
I was
the
literally
impression
doing my
I was,
altars and stuff, but I was listening to what you were saying while I was doing it. So I did everything you said because I had you right next to me. I was like, yep, yeah.
the impression that I was getting reading it was the fact that there must have been a lot of soldiers around there. So when I was doing the video the last time and this time, did you actually? What is that? Chicken? Oh, I'll need to heat it off. I'm not cool.
I do
The
remember
Jews,
saying a few times about it because I actually did mention a couple of times when you guys were alive. I actually see a couple of the soldiers in there, and I was explaining what they were wearing and that, and you said that sounds like the whatever it was, but there was quite a few of them. But when you was there yesterday, I just felt that they were like Sunday, that they were very on edge. They were very uneasy. It's like something had happened. That it's not normally like what they're like that, and growling and random things like that. I've never heard them do that.
See, I don't know, for the ones that's not seen the video yet, or the ones that will watch this live back and not seen the video, when we got there, we could hear voices echoing through the place. And then it wasn't until we got down onto the actual grounds that we realised there was two young boys in the building to the right. So as Chris was trying to do the EVP recorder, you do hear me say, we can't do the EVP recorder because everything will be debunked. So it kind of just puts it away. And then we do see the boys linger. But when Phoenix had said on the group chat that she's seen a spirit there, I said, oh yeah, there's boys there. She says, no, there is an actual other spirit there as well. So there is a spirit there that you see after I went back.
Energy there. That's why I said to you about, I think they've done something, and that's why I was saying to you like that they're not happy now, because obviously when you was there and you was doing that stuff and you'd noticed the boys were there was a couple of energies in that room with you, but they were very like they were stepping back. I don't think it was you guys. I think it's the fact that they don't know who they were and they didn't know why they were there, and the fact that they would have probably seen that they were taking pictures of you and stuff as well. It's probably made them a little bit on edge. And I'm not being funny, but spirits do pick up on an energy when they're good or bad. So if they're not liking those boys, they're not going to be very nice, are they, if anyone's coming in? And it's just weird that the boys run off.
What I remembered was as well, see when we actually went through into the building and we heard a bang. And then I said, remember, Chris, there's boys round there. What was the bang? Because if you remember, we walk through into that room and then we see the boys run. And then that is when we start getting the crazy activity. So what did they do that made that bang?
I reckon they threw something.
So obviously
they threw something, or they done something to something that was loose on the building, and that's why the spirits are really upset, because maybe they were in there kicking something, and it's falling down, and they've run off like out of shock, and the spirits are obviously gonna not be happy about that, are they?
Yeah. Because the last time we were there, Mystical did see a young man. She had described him as trying to get our attention when we were walking through the woods. But there was nothing like what we got on Sunday. And it seemed to be, we thought the first building was really spooky and things. And then when you walked into the second one, but this time, both buildings were really bad. So those boys must have been going around that full property the full day. And if you heard what I said, there's cottages up there that's for rent, holiday cottages. So obviously the family
they could have been holiday keepers or something, like there's some people that come down when they're keeping that, but they've been disrespectful, because it's just a bit strange how they acted. Even though one place always feels a bit more offish to the other place, they've never acted like that. That was just that was something else. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't like they normally are. So something roared them up. Something really did upset them, because they didn't want to talk to you. They kept telling you to go away. Somebody kept hissing at you as well, and you was like, "Why are you hissing at me? We're just here to be nice to you." And that, and they weren't having none of it.
What's going on? I thought at first that maybe we had just walked in at a bad time. And then it wasn't until we heard the bang in the other room, and when I was going through the footage, I thought, they boys have definitely done something to wind those spirits up. And then I was thinking back as well, do you know how we pointed out
What
that
about
all
those
the
fingers?
bones had
This
fell out the chimney?
could have.
The
What about
what?
if that thing? What about if that thing that you heard, like that, sounded like something dropping? What if it was like one of those like bomb things that they set off?
Maybe. Could have
And that's
been.
what that
Could have
massive
been.
bang is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not being funny. When you're standing in a building like that, that's so big, it's not going to sound like like one of those toy bomb things going off or anything. It'll sound like something's dropped,
No,
isn't it?
exactly.
And if you think
Yeah.
them guys there, they've gone through war and through battle, and they've experienced a lot of that stuff. So that probably startled them. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, what was that? Sort of
Yeah.
could have been anything like
It
that.
was just so strange. I mean, what do you guys in the chat think? I Am Fire. You've watched us there a few times. Most of you have actually watched, especially Phoenix and Mystical and things. You have seen most of the spirits there. What do you feel was the difference between last time and this time that maybe unsettled them? Did you pick up anything from the
Iron
spirits
said it
that
was
that's
totally
what it
different.
was?
Iron said
Because
it was
I
totally
really do
different
think those
energy
young
than
boys.
last time. Yeah, like I'm not being funny, but spirits can still suffer from PTSD. Okay, just because they've passed over and they've gone to the other side, it doesn't mean they still don't suffer with these things. If they were like people in the war and they were killed or anything like that, and it was done by bombing or something that was dangerous that set off a big bang, they're going to respond to that and act like that, like go away. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't want anyone near them, and they still
Well, they did
go
get
through
killed
that.
in the war.
It's a bit different to us, but they do still react
Yeah.
and go funny. Of course they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that young boy, I think the way that Christopher had researched it, one of the family member had died in the war. So it's maybe his energy that was the one that was scared. And the other thing as well, though, is we definitely heard a tap on the recorder. So what if that tap
they were
on the
trying to get your
recorder was
attention.
somebody wanting help? Yeah.
They might have been trying to get your
Just
attention.
because there was mystical, it was either Mystical or Phoenix felt as if something was there holding them back. And guys, wait till you see the big black mass and things that they caught there on the pictures. It is crazy. I can't share them because my computer won't let me, but I will put them up on the community wall.
They seemed a bit aggressive. They did seem very aggressive on Sunday, very aggressive. They were telling them to go away and hissing at them, and something definitely upset
Even
them.
at one point when I think it was when we maybe got the first gravel, I can't remember, and I had said to my guides, Billy and Timber, I'd said, can you go scout out the area and see if there is anything bad there? And then within a couple of minutes, when I ask again, have we to go and something or whatever, and it comes through the box, yes, something's bad here type of thing. So it shows
even
that my
Maggie, I think even Maggie came through, didn't she? Telling you yes or something. Maggie come through as well, right? And that ain't like Maggie to come through at something like that.
No.
And because I remember you saying to her, "Don't you go off with the boys? You stay here and
you stay here with me. Let them go." And they did. They came back and said, "No, leave." So that's crazy. And it's funny how, because the last time I got that sort of communication through my guides was when I was up at Lovers Lane and got attacked by the witch entity. So it shows that Timber and things only really does come when my other guides can't handle the situation, if you like. So when Timber or whoever came back and then Billy said, go, I was like, no, we need to go, because obviously they wouldn't tell us to go if it wasn't important.
Well, that's
and
what
then Mystical and seeing the shadow.
That's what I've always said about our spirit guides and stuff. When our spirit guides tell us something's not right and to leave, you don't ignore them, you know what I mean? Because they know better. They're not going to tell you for the fun of it. So you even if you can't hear them or anything like that, but you're standing there and you know that you can feel them near you, and you start getting that feeling like you shouldn't be there, don't ignore it, because that's their way of communicating with you. If you can't hear them, they're going to use your body to tell you and make you feel weird so that you know not to be there, you know what I mean? So don't ignore things like that.
Definitely
There could have very
don't.
easily been a negative energy there, but the weird thing is in the whole time they've gone there, even though, you know, it's been very active and yeah, both sides felt very differently. You didn't really
You see
see.
the black mass? That was
Yeah,
after I had asked my guides to go look, and that appeared at the doorway was the black mass.
maybe people have been
And
up.
then that's
Maybe people have
funny
been up
because
there and done
Mystical took
something.
the exact same video. She took the exact same screenshot. So it shows that both Mystical and Phoenix seen it. But there's another one that is, I'm like, oh, that is so creepy. It's a wee girl
Yeah,
in the
so
fireplace. Look.
I do definitely think that the boys upset them and stuff, and obviously there's those black masses Sis is showing. So it could very well be that somebody's done something there that they shouldn't have done. And maybe they've sent
The
energies in that
bang
shouldn't
is
be there.
what got me. I thought they've obviously done something that's either to frighten, try and frighten us. Maybe they pulled the stuff down from the fireplace. I don't know, but it was the bang that must have set everything off, I reckon.
Oh, it was, yeah, because they were all right before that. They were saying hello and stuff, and like they, yeah, they did say like, "Leave me," but then you had a couple of others coming and going, "Hello, nice," and things like that.
You
Then
see
they
the
went, "Oh wow,
face?
yeah, yeah." But he don't look very nice,
There's
does he?
so much, guys. Nope.
Maybe there's
So
something's been
many.
done on the land as well, not just the boys roaring them up, but maybe something's been done there and they're not happy about it.
And if you look, there's something behind Chris.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep.
Like
There's
he was
loads
saying
of
in the
things,
videos,
guys.
this
There must have
maybe
been
like
20.
what you've got to remember is some people don't let out that they're witches, so they'll go into the woods and stuff to do their ceremonies and stuff like that. Maybe somebody's done that and it's upset the spirits.
Yeah, well, I don't think you'll see that one so good.
You
That
can
one
see it. It looks
maybe
like it's got a
come.
pointed sort of hood bit. It looks like it's got a pointed
Yeah.
hood.
And then there's one in the doorway as we were leaving.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's as we were leaving, guys. So whatever it was, I think that was telling us to leave and things was because of that entity. I think that's the one that Mystical got the bad vibes off of, to be honest. And here's
It
the
could
very
very well
first
be
one that,
because, like I said before, when you've been there, yeah, one place feels a bit different to others, but you've never really seen anything like that. So that tells me that something's going on there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's been a bit negative, but you've never seen anything negative like that. That's just nuts. Oh wow! Look at him
somebody
standing
standing
behind the
in the
rock.
doorway. I thought it was the young boys.
Wow.
Yep. I said,
No,
yeah,
that's
there's young boys there. She says, no, this is not young boys. And she was right.
whatever it is holding
So,
something.
guys, I
It's
will
in its
post.
hand.
There is so many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The one in the doorway that you've just shown is that it's holding something in its hand. It looks quite big, whatever it is.
Probably something it was going to try and use
There
on
is
us
a
if we didn't
demonic
go. No,
energy
that
on
was
the
the
top
very
of the
first one.
window.
Yeah.
Phoenix is saying there's a demonic
Yeah, I'm
energy
trying
on
to
the
find
top
that
of the
one,
window.
sis.
It could very well be, but again, you've got to remember, it's very rare to come across demonic energy. And, you know, like, especially if it's not been there before. And if there, it is there,
is this the one
there's
you
got to
mean?
be something.
I don't know. That's not really showing you very good. That one. I'll need to try and show you better on a screenshot of that. That's the
You know, the
same
one that you
entity as
showed me
that
a minute
last
ago
one,
where
I
it was
think,
standing in the
peeking out the
doorway.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's holding something. Like I was explaining, it's very rare to have a demonic spirit turn up to somewhere where there isn't a demonic spirit unless something's been done. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you're seeing a demonic spirit there, you would have seen it all of the other times as well. So it's got to be something new.
That one.
Yeah, it looks
Was
like
it
it's
that one?
holding some sort
Or
of.
was it
It
the
looks
other
like
one?
it's holding some sort of like stick or something.
Doesn't it? See, there's so many different aspects. There's ones in the trees as well that it's probably elementals. Wait to try and find that one.
Yeah, there's definitely like at that place where you go and that. I have said that a few times that I felt elemental energies around there. Oh my god, that one looks like a witch, sis. She's got like the pointed hat and that.
The big one, yeah. The big one looks like a witch.
The one that looks like it's got a pink ring round her, the smallest one.
Yeah, the small one. Wait to try and get it up a bit.
Yeah, it looks like a witch. Go and look at her. Yeah, it does look like a hat and a black jacket on.
Wow. Another one looks like a bit like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, it does. There's definitely been something done there, because I'm not being funny. If those energies were there all the other times, they would have shown in the videos the other times. So something's been done recently that's made them go there. There's got to have been. That one looks really weird. It looks like his head's splitting off.
It's crazy. Some of the screenshots that the ladies have found, honestly. And the best it is, Mystical and Phoenix has found most of the same ones.
There's definitely elementals there, because
this is the one that looks like an alien.
A long time ago.
Look, that's the one that looks like an alien.
It does, doesn't it?
Do you know the Jurassic Park?
What the hell's going on?
Do you know the Jurassic Park one where the alien, where it's like a nice wee thing, then it goes woo with the big
yeah,
like that's what that looks like. I wish you could see it, what I can see. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like the mouth parts opened right up.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
It reminds me of that thing. Have you ever seen Blade? It reminds me of those vampires where the mouth opens up and splits open. That's what it looks like to me. It's really weird. Whoa.
Crazy. It looks like a lady standing at the side.
It does. It looks like she's wearing a white dress. She looks like she's wearing a white dress, and then she's got like a blue cloak over her.
Yep.
That's nuts.
It looks like as if there's maybe two, actually, as if there's actually two people, but the other one's not really very clear.
Well, there is one right next to her as well. There looks like there's a boy's face right next to it. Where the circle is, if you look just outside the circle, there looks like a young boy's, maybe like a teenager. Like it looks like a teenager's face. Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy, guys, honestly. I'm so proud of Phoenix and Mystical doing that. It must take them about 4 hours to watch a video, honestly. And look at this.
Like I watched them and that, but I just watch through. And if I see anything really apparent, I'll say into something. But I've been so busy this night, I haven't sat there and like rewound it like I normally do, because I've been so busy. Oh my god, there's like what knows how many energies. There's one here. 2, 3.
It looks like 4.
There's like 4 or 5 energies there.
Well, if they said on that history that it was a barracks for whatever army it was, and then it was a home for old people, so there's going to be multiple spirits there, really.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of spirits there, yeah, definitely.
True, we both got the black mass. Yeah, you did Mystical, and it's so crazy. You caught quite a lot the same. In fact, most of it, I would say, is the same. There's only maybe 1 or 2 that you caught that the other one didn't catch. This one here is quite a crazy one. I don't know if you see, the lighting doesn't do them justice. See the man right just creeping out the window?
Yeah, like he's got his face just coming around the corner a bit. Yeah, you can see his nose and his like forehead and that.
Yep. It's so crazy. I will put them in the community wall, guys, honestly, with a link to the video. That's a bit... I think I showed you this one. Yeah, I showed you that one. There's the one with the black mass in the corner.
Yeah, you can see him. Very tall.
Just standing there.
Very
a black cloak on as well.
Yeah,
most of them
very tall.
Kind of... I would love to see what that army wore. I'm maybe going to have to do a bit more research on what the army actually wore and that
Maybe
was
like go back
residing
on
in the
each year
building.
back there that you knew when there was wars, and just like look up from the dates that you knew there were wars over there, and then go back to how many of them took place and see which uniforms look like what, and see if anything resembles any of them. Because like that's what like when a
Yeah, the
place
one with the
has
ears.
when like a place has had so many different energies there. It don't matter if it's been a barracks, then it's gone to a hospital, then it's gone to a house. Those energies stay there. You know what I mean? So all of these energies you're catching are obviously living people. They're people that once lived. You know what I mean? But these mass ones, these masses are really weird because with them sort of energies, if they don't like anyone being there, they would have shown to Drew and Chris a long time ago. So something,
Yeah.
I do feel something's been done, which is why those spirits were riled up. Something's got to have been done. It has to have.
And we've only ever felt peaceful there. The minute you go through the bottom gates, walking onto the property, you do feel that change. That's why I always say just when we come out and before we go in the car, because you just don't know what is into that woodland in the way down. You walk about a mile, I would say it's about
How
a
do
mile
you
for
feel
the
about
gates
it,
to the
though, sis?
house.
How do you feel about it, sis? Because obviously you've been there a couple of times. Do you think
I
that this
feel
is the
as if
first
it
time
just
it's felt really bad compared to where you've been before?
the first time I was there, one of the rooms I couldn't get my balance in type of thing. I felt as if I was on a ship or a boat or something. But that feeling's away now, and all you feel really is that there's an oppression on you. That put it this way, it's as if there's no air in most of the
Yeah,
rooms. Only when you're going through some
something's
of the
definitely
little
been done.
hallways is
Because
cool.
that's why I said to you they
Yeah.
looked on edge yesterday when I was watching it, and you was doing the thing. I said that they were on edge. They're not happy. Something's happened there. I said maybe the boys have riled them up, but something's happened. And like from the pictures and that, I'm not like phonics. And I just said it anyway. You'll see demonic energy. Yeah, you would. So Drew and Chris have been there so many times, they would have seen that energy before if it was there. You know what I mean? So something's been done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Definitely been done. And like
That's
Drew
what I
said the
think
other
was
day,
letting us communicate.
not everybody's comfortable to say that they're witches and stuff like that. So they'll go to woods and places like that to seek out somewhere to put their altars and that. And you don't know if they've done that, and maybe these guys were against that, and that's another reason. You just don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And then I also thought as well, that family that came down, they were English. And I thought maybe the soldiers of the castle don't realise that the Scottish and English have got a good relationship now, and maybe they're upset that there's English people on the territory. You know, you just don't know. But
it could be
we
a lot of
couldn't, I
things, but
felt
if you're
once I
seeing those
got away
negative
from the
masses,
area,
though, but if you're seeing those
yeah,
masses,
when I
it's
got
something
home and
else
I
as
thought
well.
about it,
The
when
black
I got
mass was
home and I
so
thought
powerful;
about it, I thought,
it was suppressing the other spirits to keep them from stepping forward. Well, it would. If there's a negative energy there, it will stop anything from trying to communicate with you because it's got one purpose. You know what I mean? So anyone that comes in there, there's a lot of reasons, but there's definitely some very negative energy there.
it
And
just
that won't
felt
never see.
so different, guys. It's,
Yeah.
if anything at all, you only ever really felt as if there was family spirits maybe watching you. It wasn't anything
Yeah.
bad you ever felt with eyes on you. But
That's
this
what I'm
time you
saying.
felt as if you were being really watched.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, Sister Drew and that, they've been there plenty of times and they've not been made to feel that uncomfortable before, you know what I mean? So it's definitely something new. Definitely something new.
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Dash. Over there. I'm on the live. Move. Oh, wow.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
I'll tell it sparkle at the living room. She's just
There's
going
like it does look like there's several things in that picture though. When you see the entity, it looks like there's like a really big massive face behind it as well. That's like looking in. It's really weird.
Wait, I'll see if I can zoom it in a little bit more for you.
Because you can see the energy, and then it looks like there's something behind it as well that's like bigger, like it's got a massive face. It looks huge.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like it's got some sort of leaf thing on it, like it's
really
got a leaf or something like below its chin. So I don't know if it's... Yeah, you can see it there, yeah. And then underneath that, it looks like there's like
all these in
elemental. It's got like leaves hanging off of it.
It's crazy, guys, honestly. What I will do, I'll definitely put them all in the so you can have a look at them yourselves on the community wall. Because it's unbelievable. Chris has got a different angle from me. So I says to him, if they do see the same angle as they do see the same entities as they've seen in mines, then there's another confirmation of what's there. But I have never, even the ladies the last time, never ever spotted anything bad. So
that's what I'm saying.
At a push, we thought maybe a couple of kids spirits.
The whole time we've all sat there, we've never seen that, and neither have you. If it was a negative energy there before, you would have seen it. You would have seen it because it would have wanted you to know that it's there. You know what I mean? So this is definitely something new. Something's happened there that shouldn't have happened, and they're really peed off.
Yep.
No, it's not good.
We're going to go back, guys. We're definitely going to go back. I don't know.
I've got hair standing. I don't get freaked out by anything normally, but I've got my hairs on my neck are standing up, like. And I don't normally get like that watching that place, so I feel quite calm watching that place. I find that quite intriguing, but that makes your hairs on your neck stand up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The thing is, see if we were able to go back, I will take better protection. Yep, definitely. I think something's happened there. It's funny how people kept mailing me and they kept mailing Chris wanting the address of the place, and we would never give it out. And now that you go back and things, you wonder, why were they wanting the address? Did they get the address and were they up to no good, you know? You just don't know.
It's not just that, but what you've got to think is they'll take notice of your scenery around you and they'll look out for things like that. And if it looks familiar, they'll go and they'll know what the place looks like because they've seen you going around it. You know what I mean? So if they find it, they find it. You don't necessarily have to have the address.
Oh, yeah.
But
all they would have to do is take a screenshot of the picture and then Google it.
To me, somebody's gone in there and they've done something, to call things up for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm also feeling the anger energy towards those two boys as well.
You can get the address.
So I do think the boys were up to something as well. I think as well as whatever's happened in the woods and in the house area, the boys have upset them as well.
Yeah, they definitely did that day, especially with the bang. It makes you wonder if they were trying to kick down a wall even, or maybe kick out the window that was still there with the wood on it or something. But the bang, and Christopher got a fright and we turned around and I says, remember, the boys are in there. And then we went in and that's when we were like, no, something's happened in here. Definitely.
Yeah, you could feel it, yeah. And the thing is like people go, but if there was anything done, how comes there's no pentagram down on the floor? But you can do rituals and summons things without putting your pentagrams on the floor and that. If you've got the right tools and you've got like your traveling altars and that, you don't need to write anything in the ground, so you're never going to know what's been done. And a lot of us witches, we keep what we do very secretive, so we're not going to leave markings and stuff on the floor to show you we've done something. You know what I mean? Only the idiots that do witchcraft do that. You know what I mean? Nobody that knows what they're doing would leave a pentagram sitting on the pathway. It's somebody that's a wannabe that would do that. You know what I mean?
The chances are, and I'm not saying this to be big-headed or anything, but the chances are some people don't know what they're doing, guys, and they've got all good intentions until they get to a location, do something, And it takes that one little thing that you've forgot to do, whether it's end your candle properly, end your communication properly, forget to sage properly, or something, and they've maybe not
or
done it
even just
properly.
letting your mind trickle away a little bit, like not focusing as you're doing it. That can do it as well. If you start thinking about something else as you're doing it, that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
what's that mystical? The other
show
one.
that one.
Drew reset the black mass on the clan group. Right, okay, I'll show the other one. I used it as a thumbnail earlier and then I changed it, I think.
Okay, Evie, sweetheart, thank you for coming in, darling, and have a good
Thanks,
day at work.
Eva, and I'll be in touch about when I'll send your order, okay? I'll be in touch, sis.
Let's be, sweetheart.
There's the one with the black mask. I did show that at the start. That's Mystical's version of it. Remember, I showed you the one of Phoenix. And the two of them caught the exact same.
Definitely something's gone on there.
If you look, it is a lot darker in the middle as it is outside. So you can tell there is actually something there.
Yeah. You can see it. Something's definitely happened. Something's definitely happened. There's no doubt about that.
Go back, guys. Yeah, definitely need to go back and do further communication and ask why. I will take notes on the history as well. Yes, a different picture. That's right. It's a different picture.
Yeah, I think you showed Phoenix's again. You didn't show Mystical's because she's saying it's a different picture.
Oh, that's Mystical's one. Oh yeah, that's right. 3808. And I'll find Mystical's one. That's Phoenix's one, right? She's reshared Phoenix's one, but I'll find the one Mystical said. The two of them's the exact same. It's so crazy how the two of them got the exact same black entity. There's so many. We communicate that much. It's very hard to find one comment.
Yeah, there's loads of comments in the chat, guys. Believe me. It was a small country cemetery, and there was an old candle and $1. Iron said that she went to a cemetery where there was an old candle and $1 store crap, and it was set up strangely on a family plot that had a recent addition with no stone. The thing is you don't have to have tools to be able to perform something. As long as you can get something that can replace that, you could go to the dollar store and pick stuff up and perform something for a ritual. It's not that hard if you know what you're doing.
Look at that one as well that she caught when I'm trying surrounding that. Well, she caught the spirit above my head looking out the window.
Wow. So that's what I'm saying. It looks like that it's got leaves. There's like the big head, and then it looks like it's got like a leaf, or it's his fingers. He's got his fingers twisted weird or something.
Elemental.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I think there's a few elementals there. Oh my goodness,
and
guys!
I've said it a few times that there was elementals. When you was walking, I was like, "Sis, there's elemental energy there." When you was walking the first time, we see it. Wow,
that's crazy.
It's like it's coming up out the ground.
Doesn't it? That's great. And that is where that is. Look, that's where that hole is where we were walking through. There's the ground.
Yeah, it's coming out the ground.
That's coming out the ground.
That's never a good thing.
Wow. And it does look very ominous, doesn't it?
Something has been done.
Can't find your version, Mystical.
Sis Drew can't find yours, Sis.
I think it's because there's that many photos in the chat. That one is Phoenix's, mine is the same. Yeah, that's what she's saying. Hers is the same. Yeah, the only difference you can tell them apart is one's got little bit darker thing on it back. Sparkle, get in. Come on, I can feel you in the rubbish. In. Get in. Look at a biscuit. Here is a. Come on then, hurry up. You get it.
I do apologise, guys. Dogs sometimes can be really annoying. Especially when you're trying to do something and they don't leave you alone.
Oh, never shut my oil. Wait to shut my oil up. Yeah, so it's just one of those places that we're going to have to keep going back to and just keep the protection up. Because I wouldn't like to think that the good spirits of that area were maybe struggling now because of something that's either took over or something that's maybe even followed those boys there. Or followed somebody there that's had attachments or something. Who knows?
Maybe there's been other people that have investigated there that haven't protected themselves and they've left an energy there. It could be anything. Because sometimes energies can use you as a trip thing. So they'll be with you until they find the ideal place. Then they unlatch from you and that place gets the mayhem. What you got to remember is negative energy don't just go for human people. They'll go for spirit as well. The good spirit, you know what I mean? So
you want to know what Christopher said as we were walking away? That family, there was the mum, the dad, they were a little bit older, maybe about my age, and then there was a younger girl about 30, and she had about 4 kids with her, and one of the kids was only about maybe 1.5, just starting to walk. And Christopher said, is that no silly, taking kids that size to an abandoned mansion when they know that paranormal activity probably goes on there? Because their kids could get attachments or anything.
It's irresponsible doing that. You don't take somebody that young. They can't defend themselves.
It's not that. All the holes you have seen those floors. You know?
The holes and stuff. And what you've got to think is a lot of the negative energies will be attracted to the younger children. So, you know, all of it's stupid all the way around falling down.
Okay, Joe, we sent mine for you. It's easy for you. Right, thank you, sis. Yeah, look, there's the one that I showed you, the phoenixes, okay?
Yeah.
And then there's what Mystical's one. I've jumped again. There's Mystical's one. You see it?
Yeah. It looks very odd. It's definitely not normal.
If you look, it's taken over the full side of the building as well. Look, it's as if maybe
it's you.
Yeah. Crazy. Look, you can actually see its feet. It's feet here. It's dark feet.
Yeah, the dark feet, and then it looks like it's overtowering. It's like bending over, but up.
I don't know what's the unsettled her, guys. 2 seconds to see what she's sparking.
At the end of the day, it's up to you guys if you take your kids and stuff like that. But when they're really, really young, like that, 1.5 years old, no. Not even 5 years old, I wouldn't. Maybe at 10, 11, maybe. But not at 1.5 years old or 5 years old or anything like that. I wouldn't take no kid to abandoned places. You know what I mean?
They were really young guys. It was silly. Obviously, they're tourists or something, and they're coming up. They've maybe rented one of those houses out, and they're coming there as a family. Because we did hear things going on when we walked up. Because that was why I was surprised at Chris doing the recorder in the first place. Because it was going to be debunkable if we caught anything. But anyways, we were walking up. You could hear them. Everything echoes right around the place. It's crazy. You know, the sound is very crazy there.
I would say the demons at that place are the present living landowners. But probably.
Yeah.
That's the problem with demonic spirits and that. Yeah. Once they've got hold of a place, they see that they own that place, you know what I mean? And they'll take over all the spirits, and it's not nice.
Yeah. As true what Chris said as well, though. Remember, check out Ghost Squad Scotland's version of the video as well, guys. It's funny how one of the buildings is perfect and somebody could probably do it up and move in. Yet the other building right next to the woods is the one that's got the crazy activity in it. It's as if nature's trying to pull it down. It's crazy.
But
One of
nature
them
has
is
she has funny ways of being, and that's why you see so many weird things happen with nature and stuff like that. And it's just a simple way of trying to hide the dangers and the evilness of something. You know what I mean? But it's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
So.
See, I'm interested, Mystical. Did you see the man at all from the last time in the video? See the man, I can't remember what you called him the last time. Did you see him anywhere in this week's video at all? Whereas last time Mystical had seen a man try to get our attention a couple of times. And that was all we really felt we got the last time, and maybe a couple of little kid spirits, as I said. But I'm wondering if maybe he has even been scared off of the property if fairies didn't see him. I watched Chrissy's video but kept getting distracted. Yeah, that's okay. Hi, Dobby, sis.
Hello, Dobbies. How are you, sis?
Welcome in. Are you still on your holidays? Are you back? Yeah, it was going up towards the ceiling, Phoenix. Yeah, it was. It was crazy.
It was huge. And there was a lot, like, because I watched Chris's upload because he sent me the link, and even in that video that you could see and feel a lot of energy in it, and it was just completely different. Like I said, I don't normally get spooked by anything. I'm not somebody that's fazed by the paranormal, but even my hairs on my neck was standing up when I watched Chris's, and then when Sis was talking about it a minute ago and showing them pictures, it was just like, oh, yeah, something's definitely not right.
I wish you all could come and watch it. The next time we go as well, I'll ask Christopher to go live, because if we can get a signal up there, I think we did get one once before, and then that way you can maybe see something and help us out, and maybe even help us out with questions that you think we should ask.
Yeah,
Still on holiday, there'll be sis, I'm glad. The only man I kept getting energy from felt his name was James. Right, I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Because if there is a good entity there, a good spirit that resides on the property, it's no fair on him being oppressed to tell his story. That's why we're there, to hear how the people lived and things. And if I can help any of the spirits there, whether they're stuck, whether they're in a place where they're turmoil in their head or whatever, don't know where to go, then that's what I'm there for. That's why I go to these places to see if I can help.
Maybe you could make a little bag thing up for them, sis, and take it down there and put it somewhere and see if that helps with the energy, like to remove it.
Yeah, probably could. Just
you could probably make something make something that removes like hexes and bad magic and black magic, the evil eyes, stuff like that. It might be able to get rid of it.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. It's better. See, the thing is with those type areas as well, do you start bringing the palo voodoo and things and trying to cleanse the area? Because if you start to do that, then you don't, well, for a starter, would it?
They become disturbed. I think a lot of the energy becomes disturbed when you start doing that because they're not familiar with it. Yes. So I think it would be better if you just made a pouch and then you could just put a little bit out on the mantelpiece and put the rest up on the thing. And each time it tries to come in, it'll just reflect that and it won't be able to come in. And you're not doing that, and they're seeing it. Then are they?
So they might be a bit dedicated to it. See, that was what you could do as well. You could make one of the rooms dedicated to give James, if that's his name, and maybe some of the other spirits say, okay, I know there's multiple spirits on this land. This room is for James and the good spirits only, and protect that room for them. Maybe if there's a way to do that or something, you know.
You could put, that's what I'm saying, get one of your little protection and releasing bags or something and put it in that room, and that'd be specifically only for them. No negative can go in there, you know what I mean? Because it's a shame if they are being disturbed. And Dobby said, could it be a portal? There is a very possibility that there could be a portal within the building. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. There definitely could be.
Definitely.
I mean, that middle building, the one that's got the big fireplace right in the middle between the two of them, there is a strange vibe in there. So could that
It
be the
could very well
portal
be.
right in the
It could
middle?
very, very well be. It
And
could be. And
remember,
there could
that's where the little boy was spotted up the top of that building.
have
So
you noticed there's a lot of the energy in the trees and stuff as well? So there could be a portal within the forest.
yeah,
There could be something that's open in the forest where they come through as well. So there
yeah,
could be several places that have got the portal.
there could be a
So
few. Exactly, definitely could be a few, guys. How do you get rid of bad guys and make the others move to where they should instead of stop? The only thing you really can do is clear an area for some of the good spirits and try your hardest to communicate with everything and either get them to move on or there's things you can do to kind of push them away from the area. Like Uncle Danny always says, you can't totally push them back to the other side, but you can move them off the property with doing certain things.
doing cleansings and blessings and stuff like that will normally move an energy from one area to another. If they're good spirit and they're not negative energy and stuff or anything like that, you can't make them leave. They go on their own say.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do for them is just making little rooms up and stuff like Sister Drew said, and maybe doing a protection and something over it for them to go in and dedicate it to them, because then they'll know to go there for safety. And when they're not feeling right,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Helen, it was lovely for you to come in, and I do hope you come again. Thank you very much for coming. Helen is one of our new subscribers, guys, so she has been
nice
made
to meet you,
very welcome
sweetheart.
tonight in the community. Thank you, everybody,
Now,
for
hello,
making her
Jen.
welcome.
How are you?
Hi, Jen. Oh, it's Lulu. Hi, Lulu.
Oh, Lulu. Hello,
How are
Lulu,
you?
sweet.
We
Miro's
missed most of
definitely
it. We're
worked really
actually
well.
just
Yeah,
going in 10 minutes. You need
mirrors
to
are very,
rewatch it,
very good for
Lulu. I was going
reflecting.
over.
Mirrors are definitely
Yeah.
very good
We
for
were
reflecting negative energies out. You should go and look at Mystical's chat. She's got a channel. She's got a lot of different things you can do. That would be really good.
Remember and keep sharing your links, guys. When I'm live and I'm on StreamYards, I can't do it. So remember, just keep sharing your links out and subscribing to each other. It was nice to meet you, Helen. Definitely for sure come back. Thank you. Blessings
Hello,
to
Christina.
you.
Sis.
And there is our beautiful sister, Christina's and we were talking about you, Christina. Well, we weren't talking about you such. We were just wondering where you were. I was hoping you weren't nowhere or something because you've not been around in lives. So I just told a bit about the history of Carmichael House from the other day, and we've just kind of placed together some of the kind of little scenarios and things. I did show pictures, guys, of some of the captures on it. So I'm going to put them on the community wall as well, along with the link to the video. So definitely check it out, guys, and check out the screenshots and even do the timestamps if they're there, because the communication, the activity was crazy. Sorry about Sparkle. You know how crazy she is. Well, the kiddos are watching football on one of my phones and then they're watching a spooky movie on the other. So, yeah, I'm running out of devices. That's what happens, isn't
bless you.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to go for now. Sparkle's going crazy. I don't know why. Probably somebody in the park.
And Dash keeps really restless today as well, which is weird. He's been really restless.
Yeah. Probably hear Sparkle right now, though, so it'll be interesting him. So, guys, my best advice to you is, as always, just keep an eye on the channels, because notifications for YouTube getting pushed out is terrible. So I am trying to go live every day or push a video out every day in October, remember. So just keep an eye out, guys. It's different for day to day. What about you, Sister Sherry? You get anything coming up?
I'm gonna do a little video on my altar thing tomorrow and have that coming out as a pre-record. I'm going away, as you know, guys, which is on the 26th, which is like in 2 days. So there's going to be a lot going on when I'm up there. So I will be doing The 28th is the party, so I will be doing a lot of lives then, because I'll be doing readings for people at the party, and we'll be doing spiritual talks and talking about
Remember,
witchcraft.
send me the links then, and I'll push them out into the community
Yeah,
system.
no,
so
I
that
will do
most
that,
of the
because I'll set
sisters
the
and
streams
things can
up
come in.
beforehand.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll be going live and showing people my witchy brothers and sisters up there, because they're completely, some of them are really different to us, you know what I mean? So that, obviously the ritual thing that I always do on Halloween, where I like to take people's desires and stuff like that and put them in the cauldron, I'll still be doing that when I'm away. So just keep your eyes peeled, guys. I can't really tell you when I'm going to be on and off. You know what I mean? Just keep your eyes open.
Just keep an eye out, guys. It's terrible. YouTube's really bad for all the smaller channels. And also Mystical Love and Light. We are doing a stream next week. Is it next week? The 7th of November? 7th of November, guys. I have put a bit of the scenario together from the 3. I've not done it all yet, but what I'm going to do is put a scenario together. Not a scenario, but I'll do some questions and things and see if we can maybe, as a community, place together what we think is all going on in the Sensibar Tunnel. Because we did actually find out a little bit of information, and I do think it's going to be one of the reasons why it's so haunted. So definitely remember, check out Mystical Love and Light's channel for that.
Yeah, 7th of November.
So remember, guys, you want to see Sister Sherry's altars. The video's out just now. I was looking at it. It's really nice with all the lights. So go check that out after this live stream. Go straight over to Sister Sherry's channel and look.
You've not seen them done up. You've not seen them done up. I've just done them before the show. So I'm going to do a little short video after this is finished, and that'll be up tonight as well.
Hi, Orpuff. We're just going.
That's what I was saying. Hello, Orpuff. We're about to leave.
Definitely watch. Right, okay, so definitely check out Sister Sherry's channel and then the update on the video, because and Sister Christina's as well, because she's got some good crafty videos out for Halloween, remember? So definitely do that as well. Okay, everybody, I'm going to play the outro out just so you can all say goodbye to each other. And thank you all for coming, and thank you everybody for always sharing my videos out and getting me out there a little bit more, because I really am starting to grow a little bit more. I need 2 subscribers and I've got 1,200.
Yeah, so, come on, guys. Hit the links. Helps us out.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Bye.